Hey everybody, MandaLynn here, a little worse for the wear. I have been having a flare-up of my sciatica for the past few days. I have managed it over the years. It does limit me. It's very painful. But I wanted to talk to you about how I deal with it. And this is at the suggestion of a very good friend that if they would like themselves to be revealed, they'll do so in the comments. But this person was encouraging me and then encouraged me to talk about it. Your sciatic nerves can just create havoc on your life if you have a problem with it. What happens is I get intense pain. Sometimes my extremities, my legs, do not respond to the signals from my brain. And it can be very debilitating. It can be very limiting. I love the outdoors. Bless her heart, Marley, my granddaughter, was trying so hard to be helpful that she was becoming an impediment. So I exiled myself to the truck, and you can see that we've got damp, cool weather. They're actually even forecasting snow flurries for tomorrow morning, which is not normal. This flares it up. So instead of losing hope, and I have gotten a little short-tempered lately, but instead of losing hope and wallowing in self-pity, I take myself to a state beyond the pain. That doesn't mean that there's not pain. That just means that I mentally am existing in a state that's not ruled by my physical body. In this state, I do get the joy of learning different things through researching. I also have a lot of meditation going on. So positive things do come through from this. I was concerned about transmitting the energy of the pain through the message. And what I want to bring you is positive, because even though this is something that has affected my life and my existence, it's not something that's ended it. I've learned to deal with this over the past 15, actually 20 years. And I've done that by retreating to something that I knew is the first memory that I had. I retrieved this memory a few years ago. And my first memory was of not wanting to do this, of being a newborn infant and feeling the pain. I was born very sick, and they gave me a medication that created a reaction. I contracted Stevens-Johnson syndrome, severe burning rashes all over my body. They were taking blood so often. The only picture that I had of my mother holding me as an infant, my feet were covered with bandages. That was one of the things that brought a tear to her eye, which is why it's bringing a tear to my eye. And I remember this overpowering blue light engulfing everything around me as I was crying out in pain as an infant. And a voice, of course telepathic, I heard it, and it said, "What's wrong? Why are you crying?" And I remember, "I don't want to do this. I don't want to stay. I don't want to do this." And the voice said, "But why not? You worked so hard to get here." And I said, "Because it hurts too bad." And the voice said, "You know what to do. We've been through this before. Take yourself to a place beyond the pain." And when I felt the words, "We've been through this before," I realized who it was. It was my ever-present Archangel Michael, who's been with me through this life, through other lives, and has been there by my side. Such loyalty and faithfulness. So what do? I count the blessings and I learn the lessons that this is meant to have. It slows me down and makes me concentrate on my spiritual presence, on my energetic presence, so that is just more in focus than the physical pain. So know that whatever obstacle you're dealing with, there's a reason for it, number one. And number two, there is something to come from it and a way to deal with it. So I'm not going to rattle on too long because I'm actually cold. And I just want to thank you for joining my journey. Thank you so much for being here with me and hearing this. If anybody's got any suggestions, I'm open. I think I've tried everything. But if anybody's got any suggestions, please share it. It may help somebody else. So until next time, I'm just going to send you lots and lots of blessings full of truth and light. And look forward to the next time that we spend some time together.